We visited the Bronx Zoo in New York, New York on September the 23rd and 24th, 2021. If you would like to get notices when I post again, be sure to subscribe right here. Just click on that button. The zoo covers the southern end of the Bronx Park, and at 265 acres is the largest zoo by land area in the United States. It's well known for its diversity and large animal collection of over 4,000 animals of 650 species. It has 2 million visitors a year, and it was founded on November the 8th, 1899. I would rate this zoo as a large 9. It is run by the Wildlife Conservation Society, which runs 5 different zoological sites in New York: the Bronx Zoo, the Central Park Zoo, the Queens Zoo, the Prospect Park Zoo, and the New York Aquarium. We'll be seeing 3 of these while we're in New York: the Bronx Zoo, the Central Park Zoo, and the New York Aquarium. Each will have its own video. This video will be about the Bronx Zoo only. And this is one of the largest zoos in the United States by land area and animals. We'll only be able to look at this portion of the zoo today. We'll come back and look at the rest tomorrow. Because it is so large, I'm going to be renting a scooter to ride in. Let's look at some of the animals here. There's one inside the den that's not wanting to come out, but he wants him out. That's the male out there. We have an animal encounter scheduled for early in the morning, so now it's time to go get ready for that. The first animal we'll encounter is an American alligator. He's 4 years old, and his name is Paul Hogan. And of course, Deborah has to touch. Our main encounter is going to be with Chura, cheetah, and Finn, her dog. They use the dogs to help the cheetahs get their confidence, as cheetahs are very shy. We're not going to be able to touch the cheetah because of COVID-19 and cats can catch it. But it doesn't stop Deborah from petting the dog. And then after a little lunch, it's time to go start looking at the animals again. there's some animals you can't walk to. You have to ride the wild Asian monorail to see them. Let's let our guide tell us about it.
The next stop on our journey is home to the Mongolian wild horses, also known as the Przewalski horse. As we pass our wild horses, you may notice they look a little different than the modern-day domestic horses we're accustomed to seeing. Our wild horses have shorter legs, a stockier build, and a shorter mane which stand up like a mohawk. The Przewalski horse is known as the last living wild horse, because the only horse which remains that have the traits of their ancestors. Just like how the modern-day domestic dog look nothing like their canine ancestors, neither do the modern-day domestic horses. On our journey is home to the gaur. The gaur are the world's largest wild cattle. The gaur can stand up to 6 feet high, over 11 feet long, and weigh as much as 2,000 pounds. The gaur's enormous size allow them to fight off nearly any predator they may face in the wild, including the apex predator of Asia and the animal on the next stop of the journey, the tiger. Tigers are solitary animals, meaning they live by themselves, and that's why you'll only see one tiger in our exhibit today. One of the first things you may notice about the tiger are its stripes. The tiger stripes allow it to blend in with the environment and sneak up on its prey without being noticed. The tiger on display today is Josie. Josie is a male Siberian tiger, also known as the Amur tiger. Around this bend, we will be approaching a bamboo thicket. That bamboo thicket is home to the Babarusa. Babarusa means pig deer in the Malay language. It gets the name pig deer due to the tusks on its nose, which resemble deer antlers, and they are part of the pig family. The Babarusa is light gray in color and can be a little tough to spot, so keep your eyes open. If you had a hard time seeing the Babarusa, you should have no problem seeing the next animal on our journey. The world's largest land mammal, the elephant. This is Hattie. Hattie is a female Asian elephant, and she's over 50 years old. You may notice that Hattie doesn't have any tusks. That's because female Asian elephants don't have tusks. Only the males do, unlike their cousins, the African elephant, which both the males and females have tusks. The trunk of Hattie's is an enormous tool of hers. It contains over 10,000 muscles, which is more than the entire human body. The trunk has a finger-like appendage at the tip that allows Patty to pick up something as small as a blade of grass or as large as a giant tree trunk. As we leave the world's largest land mammal behind, we will be visiting the second largest land mammal, the rhinoceros. This is Callie. Callie is a female Indian rhinoceros. The Indian rhinoceros comes from North India and Nepal, where there's about 3,000 remaining. Here at the Bronx Zoo, we work with other zoos in breeding the rhinoceros in order to maintain genetic diversity among the population. That puddle of mud Callie's in is known as a mud wallow, and it plays an important part of the rhinoceros habitat. While the rhinoceros looks like it has very tough skin, the skin of the rhinoceros is very delicate, so he uses the mud wallows to cover themselves in mud and help add a layer of protection against the sun and insects. Freedom Farm Park, right after we cross over the Bronx River, you'll notice the very rocky terrain. This terrain is a perfect environment for the markhor. The markhor are the largest member of the goat family and the national animal of Pakistan. Those corkscrew spiral horns on their head can grow up to 3 feet in length. The markhors are excellent jumpers and climbers. They jump over 6 feet high without a running start, and they have rubber-like cores in their hooves that allow them to grip onto rocks and climb the steepest cliffs. The last stop on our journey is home to Linus. Linus is a 8-year-old red panda. The red panda comes from the mountains of Nepal, where it's known as Hunhal, which roughly translates to Firefox. If you ever use a Firefox web browser, the mascot is not a fox, but rather a red panda.
Now back on the ground and Deborah walking and me riding my scooter, we go look at the other animals.
Badenya bonya kabu adomalia mami mana sominda ela popuisa o sonte boila banganaya nine ko ngana uni surobaro banganaya ke bauni surobaro nine ko ngana uni surobaro kumadu manfo bauni surobaro nine ko ngana uni surobaro yele bilenchi bauni surobaro bakoro fa bauni surobaro badenya bonya kabua dombalia bangana ko bangana kali ala sawaila lamba wala na ulajuru kamole barsa bajanu da bole da mambulu nesumu yogonu koni be sunge iki sunge yombe la sawali malonte wala ine kono nale sumuna mana kono kola baro tekia wa ko bena tumale ko bena wadi dina ko bila mani dungi nya kay so ma sa pidi beta kala ji dina ko bila mani dungi ni be ngara jongule kabala kam so ko ka baba mako nisingale mi poro tewa akaji ya tane kono e ko ngana yoro ku di maniara kay madun kamay wa kamusulu le tabe mana bala kam so di maniara hujan denge ablay denge ni metro jongole segu nyare la juru kamole mulu muso ni denge yoro nyare denge la juru kamole mulu wahadu jando dia le segu nyare be mala kolone mo faw nyana suina je faru nya malila kelengele kabro mamba yo wole baga kunguna nyenye wole kamulo akaji ya tane kono e ko ngai la dia mo sabu mo ya la so kabiri ko sama wole suno dia wakati mesi kuba abarika kita bile na abarika sunumbae tolonge la luyo sunumbae ala sunumbae poloni jamayo sunumbae kamiri tereti masena bambo yai
Here, David deer, really unusual deer. They have the tail of a donkey, the head of a deer, the feet of a cow, and the neck of a camel. They're kind of a dual animal, and to me they look like they walk very stiff-legged, like they have arthritis.
Barika boya diale jelilu ye awuye bonya minge bonya diale koloni ye karani kuba ibarake sala mina karamo wolokelalu aloti senema ibarake sala mina karamo wolokelalu aloti bolole Pakolio, koma koe, suela koe. Netara janjola, varsava, koma koe, suela koe. Kaima juru kame, bemangamba, koma koe, suela koe. Forgeron Anya majuru kamedia wakatiri Koma koe suela koe danses Mimi ni sali koma koe suela koe Chemindi salila abenyela temfa koma koe suela koe poloneu Ko pa ko lire numundi malantara digi la duru kanyi mangantolonge poloneu kay ma duru kame dununga era mabolo Adununga, sorotigi dununga. Adununga, le koko matigi dununga.
And now it's time to head back to the entrance so that we can turn in the scooter and head to the hotel. As said before, we did not see the entire zoo. We'll be back tomorrow. Called the Zoo, and it has a new show each week. We're going to be looking at this part of the zoo now. I'll not be getting a scooter today and just be walking and looking since we're in a lot of buildings. First, we'll look at the Congo and see the various animals that will be located there. They have a group of male gorillas here, and they were showing off for each other and for us. Now we move over to what's called the mouse house for small mammals. Next up, we head over to the reptile house and look at them. Next up is the Madagascar house, and we'll look at it and all the animals from that region. Then we'll head over to the aquatic bird house and look at those birds. The last section we'll be looking at are the birds of prey. This brings us to the end of this video.